Hello and welcome to Inside Indiana Business. I'm Gary Dick, coming to you this week from Indiana's second largest city, Fort Wayne. IBJ Media and Inside Indiana Business this week bringing our Engage Indiana series to Northeast Indiana, the 8th of 9 events we're hosting in every corner of the state for a discussion of focus on key issues facing regions around Indiana. And for Northeast Indiana, the operative word is momentum. That momentum continued late this week, and it involved a familiar name.
When it comes to do-it-yourself projects, rely on True Value Hardware stores.
Some of us remember Pat Summerall and those iconic True Value Hardware commercials in the 70s that helped to build a global brand. A federal bankruptcy judge has okayed Fort Wayne-based Do It Best's bid for True Value, giving Northeast Indiana a mega headquarters.
4,000 is already a lot. But to have another 4,000 across the country and across the world is significant. That makes us the largest co-op on the planet. That's exciting, but I think the other thing that excites me is some pieces that we don't possess already. Do It Best. True Value is a national brand that has been around for ages. You and I probably remember Pat Summerall and Paul Harvey, right, as major spokespersons that built this brand over decades. And I look at it as a tremendous opportunity to not only care for that brand, but reinvigorate it. And so I think that's something that's truly unique about this deal.
Do It Best anchors the region's biggest talent attraction project, Electric Works, the nearly $300 million transformation of a former General Electric campus into a mixed-use innovation district. Naysayers said it would never happen, but it is nearing completion, benefiting from that Fort Wayne momentum.
Fort Wayne is a pretty scrappy town. They're kind of gritty. We'll do this, we'll figure it out. And that really is the story of Electric Works, along with some key city leaders and partners such as my employers, Ancora, the developers. The community really came together to try to figure out how do we restore this campus? It's too important to let it be leveled. We need to give it new life. And that really is what is the testament of what's happening now. Once considered a Rust Belt relic, Fort Wayne continues to elevate its profile as one of the top metro economies in the Great Lakes states, the anchor of an 11-county region that continues on a big winning streak.
I think the way they collaborate and come together and really as a community have set a vision where they want to be, I think has allowed them to really accelerate the momentum that you're seeing here.
More than $1 billion has been invested in downtown Fort Wayne over the past 10 years, with the anticipation of an additional $1 billion in the decade ahead. Investment that has changed the face and pace of Indiana's second largest city. The most recent additions, Starr Financial's new 7-story, $45 million corporate headquarters, and The Pearl, a luxury mixed-use development privately financed by Sweetwater founder Chuck Surak and his wife, Lisa.
Yeah, my wife and I do love Fort Wayne, and I'm not sure this one does make business sense, but we built this completely with our own money. We didn't go and get tax incentives and those sorts of things, and ended up being an $85 million investment. But I wanted to do something really nice for Fort Wayne and show that it can be done. If you have the willpower and the soul to do it, it can be done without the help of others necessarily. But it's just a beautiful building. We're very pleased with it.
The investment extends to the riverfront, where tens of millions of dollars in projects like the nearly $90 million riverfront at Promenade Park are adding to quality of life that is helping the region attract talent.
We have the only professional ballet in the state of Indiana, in Fort Wayne. We have a fantastic Philharmonic, art museum, and a really just vibrant art community. So all those things, I think, converge to create this unique ecosystem.
An ecosystem that continues to be driven by manufacturing, but one that is diversifying, with Google's planned $2 billion data center and a vision for a medtech corridor connecting Fort Wayne and the orthopedics capital in Warsaw.
If you look at what we have in Fort Wayne, we have some, Fort Wayne Metals, we have some other companies that have been long tenured in this space. If you go down on the way to, you get into Whitley County, there's several different companies there that have laid down roots. that have been in the orthopedic business before that have started their own enterprise as a result. Then you get to Warsaw, and obviously there's not only the large orthopedic companies, but there's also a lot of the support companies around them, Paragon Medical along US 30 there. So I think we already have that foundation laid for that med tech corridor.